It's got beautiful Vanashringaram motifs. There's a lovely contrast between the body and the border. It's a Vaira Usi sari. There are lovely peacock motifs and there's a lovely paisley floral motif. For someone who's a little on the taller side, this will really look stunning. Lovely leaf motifs. It's separated by this jali work in booties. And as you can see, this is a Korvai sari for a bride who wants yellow for her wedding. It's a fabulous choice. Stylish, modern and currently trending color, which is lavender. You could also call it Kattambutta, the traditional Kattambutta sari. Beautiful combination of rectangles arranged in a checkerboard kind of fashion. Floral motifs are arranged in a beautiful diamond formation, diamond jali formation, and it's a beautiful combination of forest green and scarlet red. It's a beautiful classic, the 7-stone diamond earring formation. Sequence of peacock motifs and the yari motifs in a row. Lovely jacquard nakashi weave blouse, beautiful blouse, kind of a variation of the Vanashringaram motifs. You can see a lot of horses, elephants all over, cheery lemon yellow which complements the rust brown of the body very nicely, orangish rust brown. Hello Avishya fans and handloom lovers, I'm so happy to be meeting you today on this very special episode of Avishya Saree Stories. The festive season is coming up and so is the wedding season, and we have put together a lovely collection of Bridal Kanjivaram Sarees. We've specially sourced it from our weavers in Kanjivaram, and we got a very beautiful, very eclectic, very different collection. So I'm going to start off with one by one, all showing all the sarees. So let me first start off with this beautiful grey and pink Bridal Kanjivaram saree. I'll open out the saree for you. The saree is so gorgeous. It's got large borders on both sides. Just open it out for you. Beautiful, lovely color. Beautiful color. I can even open it out a little more further, I think. Show this to you. Beautiful saree. Got beautiful diamond motifs all over the body. On the grey body, a lovely, beautiful golden saree. Lovely diamond booties all over. It's completely covering the saree, so it's shimmers and shines. And if you see both on the top and the bottom, it's got a beautiful, lovely dusky pink border which contrasts very nicely with the grey. And on the dusky pink border, if you see the motifs, if you come closely, it's got beautiful Vanashringaram motifs. Beautiful pictures of peacocks and deers and tigers, lovely leaping around in the forest. You can see the foliage of the forest. It's a really grand scene. So this is the special saree we're going to take a closer look at. I showed you the body and the borders. So let me open it out for you so that you can take a look at how the whole saree will look together. Beautiful, grand. It looks so grand. The pallu is the same dusky pink of the border. So it's contrasting with the grey, and the fantastic scene of the forest unfolds. The Vanashringaram which you saw on the border, much larger scale, the entire jungle, a beautiful jungle scenery unfolds on the pallu with leaping deer, frolicking foxes, lovely peacocks perched on the branches. It's really pretty. So this is the wonderful Vanashringaram Bridal Kanjivaram saree. You may have also noticed that there's a lovely contrast between the body and the border, and the weaving is really special to bring about this contrast. The two colors are contrasting so beautifully. And let me open out the blouse of this saree. I'll just open it out for you. Yes, beautiful dusky pink blouse which contrasts very nicely with the body of the saree. As you can see, the body of the saree is here, and the booties on the diamond booties on the body, and of course with the pallu also. It's a lovely combination. The bright dusky pink contrasts very nicely with the shimmering grey zari of the body and the lovely Vanashringaram designs of the pallu. So it's a wonderful saree. Let's move on to the next saree. This is a beautiful pink saree, lovely pink saree, and it's got a very large mega border in the bottom and a smaller border in the top, and beautiful dusky pink with bright green borders. I'll open out the saree for you. Let's take a look at the whole thing together. Beautiful, lovely, and the body, as you can see, has got lovely tissue zari all over. Beautiful micro checks. It's almost like it's a Vaira Usi sari. So it's really shimmering. The zari really comes through beautifully in a very grand and glamorous way. And as you can see, all over the body, there are beautiful motifs. There are lovely peacock motifs, and there's a lovely paisley floral motif. It's a kind of floral motif which is in the shape of a paisley. So this is alternating throughout the body. On the background, of course, there's beautiful stripes and the checks in the background, and The bottom, of course, has got beautiful grand zari in the center panel, diamond center panel with zari, and both on the top and the bottom you have beautiful floral motifs, leaf motifs on both sides, and this is the border. Top border is similar to the bottom, but only thing it's much smaller than the bottom border, so it's equally grand, it's just smaller. Let's see what the pallu of this sari looks like. Yes, beautiful, gorgeous green. Green is it's an electric green and contrasts beautifully with the pink. And as you can see, there's a lovely multiple panels in the pallu. The center panel is a beautiful series of chevrons and diamonds, alternating chevron motifs and diamond motifs in the center panel. Both sides of the center panel, you have lovely, beautiful leaf motifs and floral motifs on both sides. Same thing is repeated again in the very edge. Similar thing is repeated again. And separating those two is a lovely row of Rudraksha motifs. And right at the very end, again, you have Rudraksha motifs. Same is the case with that side. So it's a fabulously designed pallu. Of course, the bottom is the same, the border is the same, and the top is the same, border continues here. So it's a very, very, very bright, very grand sari. And especially for someone who's a little on the taller side, this will really, really look stunning. For a slightly, medium or tall woman, this will look beautiful. Let's see what the blouse of the sari looks like. Yes, beautiful, lovely green blouse. Beautiful, bright green blouse. It contrasts nicely with the dusky pink of the sari and the zari as well. Overall, it's a very, very grand sari and very nice, a perfect fit for a slightly tallish bride. We'll move on to the next sari. This is a lovely, beautiful turmeric yellow sari. I think it's the other way around. It's like this. Beautiful. Bottom border is slightly on the larger side. Top border is slightly smaller. I'll open it out for you. Beautiful. Grand. It's a gorgeous sari. It's a lovely sari. It's got beautiful leaf motifs all over the body. Lovely leaf motifs. It's separated by this jali work in booties. It's very, very nice. So the zari is really shimmery. At the top and bottom, you have thick zari borders. Beautiful zari borders in a lovely antique finish sari, both in the top and the bottom. Multiple panels separated by floral motifs, and the bottom also. As you can see, the artwork, the way it comes, a row of beautiful floral motifs. There's a panel here, flat panel, another row of motifs, another thicker panel here, motifs, and a thicker panel. So it's really nice, a very layered border. Here it's a single story top border, which is also very nice. And as you can see, this is a Korvai sari. You see the weave, the center portion and the borders, both here and on the bottom. The weaving is Korvai. It's a very, very skillfully woven sari because 3 people are required to weave a Korvai sari. So you can imagine how much of time this will take. I'll open it out for you. Let's see what the pallu. Wow, brilliant. It's like almost like a sheet of gold. Beautiful sheet of dull finish, brushed finish gold. It's beautiful diagonal stripe panels, the center and in both the sides, separated by beautiful leaf and floral motifs in the center. Beautifully done, and it's very thick, and the finish of the zari is so nice and rich. It's got a lovely brushed metal finish, and of course the top and bottom borders complement this beautifully. And overall, it's got such a grand look, and for a bride who wants yellow for her wedding, it's a fabulous choice. Let's see what the blouse of the sari would look like. Yes, so this is the blouse of the sari. Looks beautiful, look gorgeous. Contrast with the yellow. Lovely plain, beautiful, lovely blue. Beautiful blue which contrasts beautifully, and both the borders of course are blue. The zari is so thick that the blue is almost invisible in the borders, but here in the blouse, the blue, the deep royal blue is coming out so well. A little bit of indigo and the blue, and it contrasts very nicely with this lovely shade of yellow. It's really a mustard yellow, or you can call it a mustard yellow, you can call it a canary yellow. It's really bright and it contrasts nicely with the blue. So it's a fabulous sari again. Let's move on to the next one. Now we go into an extremely, very, very, very stylish, modern and currently trending color, which is lavender. Lovely lavender bridal sari. I'll open it out for you. Beautiful, lovely, fabulous sari. Beautiful, lovely. It's a monotone sari, so it's lavender all over with a smaller border on top. And this is a trend now, having a large border in the bottom and smaller border in the top. And the slightly larger mega borders are really trending now, and it's the latest fashion. So, which is why many of the saris in our collection have these large borders. And if you see the body, it's got lovely, beautiful motifs, lovely, I would say a booty with the lovely diamond sections in the circular booty. Beautiful motif. It's almost like a In a sense, it looks like a tutripu, but it's not a floral motif. It's a diamond motifs inside the circle formation. And overall, it is checks. So you could also call it Kattambutta, the traditional Kattambutta saree. And both the top and the bottom panels have beautiful motifs. Here on top, you can see the lovely Irudalai Pakshi motif. If you come closer, beautiful Irudalai Pakshi motifs in a row. Beautifully designed, and the way it's woven with a lovely bit of ferns and the leaf motifs in between is beautiful Irudalai Pakshi on top. The bottom, the same Irudalai Pakshi motif is there on the top and the bottom. And the center panel is a beautiful, almost a Bavanji border kind of a finish. It's flat, thick saree with a lovely, again, a brush metal or a platinum finish saree. It's really classy, and I'll open it out for you. Let's see what the pallu looks like. Wow, it's really nice. It's very subtle, very stylish, and it sets off nicely against the Kattambutta of the body. You see the center panel has got beautiful combination of rectangles arranged in a checkerboard kind of fashion. It's very stylish. It's a very contemporary and very elegant saree. Definitely, it's something which someone who wants something very stylish, very different for their wedding can definitely look at the saree, especially if lavender is a favorite color. This is the one to go for. It's a beautiful panel of checkerboards in the center with beautiful rectangular and square motifs in the center, connected by beautiful small circular booties. And on both sides of this, you'll have lovely floral motifs. 2 rows of floral motifs on both sides, here and there. Beautiful, stylish floral motifs. Again, the floral motifs are very contemporary. It's not a very traditional formation, very contemporary. The stylized formation of the olden style floral motif. And you have these to add a bit of tradition. You have lovely row of Rudraksha motifs on both sides of these floral motifs. So overall, it's a very, very, very special saree. Let us see what the blouse of the saree looks like. I'm sure it's a lovely monotone again. Yes, it's a beautiful lavender monotone. Wow, the color looks so luscious, and the fabric is so nice. It's really top quality fabric, and it's a bridal saree. So really pure silk and pure zari. It's a fabulous saree for someone who likes lavender and wants a monotone saree. This is a fantastic choice for the special day. Let's move on to the next saree. Now let's move on to the next saree in the Bridal Kanjivaram collection. It's beautiful. Wow. This is one more Korvai saree. Fabulous. This is a very dark forest green, and the forest green contrasts with this beautiful scarlet red border. Beautiful scarlet red border. If you come closer, you can see the beautiful booties, the paisleys on the border, 2-level border. On the one closer to the body, there's paisley motifs in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, all in a row. And on top right in the very edge, you have beautiful kind of a very, very different kind of motif, which has got beautiful rectangles, lovely diamond shapes, there's lovely circular shapes, there's lovely, stripes, all kinds of geometric patterns, very beautifully done. It's a 2-level border. The same border is there in the bottom as well. And this one thing, it's a lovely Korvai, and the forest green and the red have combined together. If you come closer, the way to find out if a saree is a Korvai is that if you put your finger where the color, the border joins the body, and you run your finger along, you'll feel a little ridge. You'll feel a little ridge, and it will not be even. In fact, you'll find it going a little squiggly in the row. It will not be an exact straight line. You can feel the variations here, and I'll show you the reverse of this also, the way the weave goes. If you see how the weave goes, this is where this is attached to this, and you can see that there is a little discrepancy. It's not exactly a straight line. You can see there is a little bit of imperfection there. A lot of people get very confused whether this is a defect in the saree. We try and explain to them that the Korvai is a very special saree because the 3-shuttle loom saree, it's run in 3 shuttles run, and the shuttles go up and down, and it's done in 3 sections. Section 1, Section 2, Section 3 is the bottom. This is how the loom is run, and as it is running, both the fabric of the body and the border, they run together, and the interlock weave is achieved. Now when the interlock weave goes, it doesn't go evenly. There will be a little bit of unevenness. That is what you feel when you run your finger. But if this unevenness is there, if it's not a straight line, if it should not be a perfect line, and you should be able to feel the ridge in the edges of the body and the border where it's joining. If you feel all this, then it is an authentic Korvai saree. If it's very perfect straight line and it's almost smooth without any ridge feeling in your finger, then it's definitely a power loom saree. So this is how you can find out the difference between authentic 3-shuttle loom Korvai Kanjivaram saree and a quick and fast cheap power loom saree. So let's move on to the rest of the saree. The body, of course, of the saree has got beautiful, lovely floral motifs in the center, And the floral motifs are arranged in a beautiful diamond formation, diamond jali formation, where the same floral motif is there in every corner of the diamond. So it's a lovely, beautiful jali pattern with floral motifs and the jali combining very, very nicely. Let's see what the pallu of the saree looks like. I'll just open it out for you. Wow, gorgeous, beautiful pallu, lovely pallu. The saree really shimmers and shines. It's beautiful, lovely diamond motifs in the center, and on both sides you have beautiful annam motifs on both sides. Row of annams on the left and the right. Lovely annam motifs, and the center panel is a diamond panel. And at the very edge, you have beautiful floral motifs as well. So it's a very traditional diamond motif in the center, annapakshis on both sides, and it's a beautiful combination of forest green and scarlet red. And of course, it's a classic Korvai saree, which will come off beautifully if worn. Let's see what the blouse looks like. Yes, beautiful scarlet red blouse with lovely brocade work on the blouse. If you come closer, lovely, beautiful jacquard work. The Nakashi jacquard work on the blouse is beautiful. The texture is so nice. The color is starkly contrasting with the forest green. And of course, it comes with the borders on both sides, which can be used for the sleeves or the back. So it's a fabulous saree for someone who loves green and who loves a darker, deeper shade of green. This is a beautiful, lush forest green bridal Kanjivaram saree, which is also a Korvai, and which comes with a beautiful splash of scarlet red to offer a contrast in the blouse and the borders. So it's a stunning bridal saree, and I hope you enjoyed this saree. Let's move on to the next one. Yeah, beautiful, lovely, lovely Rani pink. Let's take a look at this saree. It's a nice, beautiful saree. This is again a monotone saree. I'll just open it out for you. It's a beautiful, you can call it a magenta. I would say it's a Rani pink. It's beautiful, lovely saree with beautiful, what to say, this is that, in Tamil they call it the diamond earring. It's a beautiful classic, the 7-stone diamond earring formation. That's the motif on the body, and it's all over the body in beautiful golden saree connected by tiny little booties. They're connected. On the top, you have a beautiful diagonal zari motif, beautiful diagonal zaris, and on the bottom, it's a large border. On the border, beautiful peacock motifs. Right next to have yari motif and then a peacock motif. So it's a sequence of peacock motifs and the yari motifs in a row. It's very classic, very traditional. If you see, come closer to the yari motif, you'll find it's a very stylishly rendered yari. In fact, it's slightly difficult to recognize immediately, but it's a beautifully rendered yari next to the peacock. So it's very, very nice. It's a fabulous combination. The same panel next to it, there's a lovely diagonal thick saree panel like the top. And then in the bottom again, the peacock and the yari motifs get repeated. So this is how this saree is designed. Let's see what the pallu looks like. I'll open it out for you. Beautiful. Very nice. It's glistening zari. Really sizzling. The zari, beautiful zari, beautiful, lovely series of quill cuns arranged in a diagonal formation. It's beautiful. So because it's a quill cun, it's really piercing. The motif, the quill cun motif, the way it is woven, it's got a sharp pointed circular booty in the center, almost like a hole inside the diamond. It's beautifully woven, and if it's woven in thread, itself it's beautiful, but in zari it looks so stunning, the quill cun. And on both sides of the panel, it's a large panel of quill cun motifs. They are lovely Rudraksha motifs, and of course beautiful line of paisleys edging the Rudraksha motifs. The same thing is repeated on this side. So overall it's a beautiful, very, very stunning and sizzling pallu. Let's see what the blouse looks like. Wow, nice, beautiful. Again, a lovely jacquard nakashi weave blouse, beautiful blouse with lovely, beautiful embossed finish. The woven jacquard embossed finish, the nakashi finish is there. It's beautiful, which contrasts very nicely with the rest of the saree. And overall, this Rani pink is such a brilliant color because it gives a festive mood and it gives a very, very special look for the bride, and it completely celebrates the entire ceremony because of the nature of the color. It's so bright, it's so brilliant, and it's so festive. Let's move on to the next saree. This is the last saree in the collection that I'm going to show you today. Of course, we have many more sarees, but today I wanted to show you as many as possible, so we tried and take you to 7 sarees today. Nice, beautiful, lovely. It's a beautiful, I would say it's a lovely brownish red color. It's a lovely color. I'll just open it out for you. Gorgeous, beautiful color. It's a rust orange. So brownish orange or rust orange, as you can see. And it's a very, very special kind of a variation of the Vanashringaram motifs. You can see a lot of horses, elephants all over. The weaving is very special, but it's kind of woven in a circular form, beautiful circular form. It's unlike Vanashingaram, which is all over the place, it's very organized in a series of circular forms. The different animals are organized, so it looks very grand. The top and the bottom border have beautiful traditional motifs. There are floral motifs, Tutripu motifs, there are lovely Rudraksha motifs, and it's separated by lovely zigzag lines. So it's a very special border. The same thing is replicated in the bottom as well. There are zigzag lines which are running through the entire border, separated by different layers of Rudraksham, Tutripu, various motifs, and the color is a nice, bright, lovely lemon yellow. And the lemon yellow contrasts very nicely with the rust brown of the body. So it's got a very special look. And let's see what the pallu looks like. Beautiful, gorgeous, lovely lemon yellow, cheery lemon yellow, which complements the rust brown of the body very nicely. Orangish rust brown and the lemon yellow combines very well. If you see, the same pattern of the borders are replicated in the pallu as well. Similar zigzag lines running with Rudraksha motifs on both sides of the zigzag, and beautiful. There are some lovely peacock motifs. There are some floral motifs all over the pallu, traditional motifs all over the pallu. And it's the way the zari has been designed. This is a very nice. It's a platinum shade zari. It's not gold. It's not any other color. It's a lovely platinum silver color, which comes off very nicely against the lemon yellow and also sets off the rust brown or the orangish brown so well. Let's see what the blouse looks like. Wow, nice, beautiful golden yellow or lemon yellow blouse. Beautiful blouse, very stylish. It's a very different combination. Very nice. It's not the usual traditional color combination, but if someone wants to look very different on her special day as a bride, wants to wear a color combination which no one else has worn before, no one else usually wears this combination. It's a lovely rust brown and lemon yellow with lovely platinum zari. It's a fabulous sari and a fabulous bridal sari. It will come off very well. And of course, this sari is also, I forgot to mention, this is also a Korvai sari. The beautiful Korvai sari. The borders and the body, both on the top and the bottom, are attached using the Korvai technique, the 3-shuttle loom technique. Again, if you come closer, you can see the weave, the way it is. This is how the Korvai will be, as I told you. You can feel the rich, you can feel the unevenness, and this is how it's a perfect Korvai bridal Kanjivaram sari in an unusual but very pretty, very exciting color combination. I hope you like this sari and this video, and I hope you enjoyed this entire collection of special bridal Kanjivarams which we have brought to you from Avishya for the festive season and for the bridal season. We really had a great time picking up these sarees from the weavers at Kanjivaram. They had so many choices, and we really applied a mind to, depending on what kind of colors our customers have been asking for, we put together a very different collection of various, catering to different tastes, whether it's a very modern contemporary taste or someone who wants a very traditional, very legacy kind of saree or something very different color combination. We try to put together all kinds of tastes together so that there is something for everyone in our collection, and I'm sure you'll enjoy seeing this. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video and if you like our videos, please do hit the like button. And if you've been following our YouTube channel, please subscribe for the notifications. Hit the bell icon so that you keep getting notified of every new video that we upload. And I really hope you enjoy this whole collection and this entire video. And also, we would like to get your comments because it's a bridal collection and the season is coming up. If any of you have any requirements which are not shown in this video, or if you have any comments or any suggestions, if you want to see any other colors, please do write to us in the comment section below. We'll be happy to hear from you. And of course, we keep traveling to Kanjivaram at least once a month to pick up new sarees. And I'm sure we can actually pick up the kind of sarees that you may be looking for, which may not be available in our collection. But of course, what I've showed you today is not the entire collection. I've showed you only 7 sarees today. We have a huge collection of bridal Kanjivarams. More than 50-60 grand bridal Kanjivarams are there on the website. Please log into avishya.com. You can see the entire collection there, and our customer service team is there to help you to browse through each and every saree, answer all your queries, and help you to purchase it online. Of course, if you're in Chennai, please come out to our store, come out to the Avishya store. We're open at 281 TTK Road, Alwarpet. We have a lovely staff service team who are happy to show you every single saree. You have a lovely trial room. You can go drape it, touch, feel, and look at the way the saree looks on you. Drape it, and for yourself, you can see it, and you can really enjoy the entire collection. Of course, we have a fabulous offer going for the festive season. There's a festive fiesta offer going. We have a fabulous offer going. So details of the offer are there in the comment section below. You can go and see the offer. Right now, we have an offer up to 5,000 rupees off on our sarees. So please go and take a look. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. Thank you. For another bit of news for you, that we we've also launched our app. So those of you who want to get a constant notifications on our uploads, please download the Avishya app. It's available on the Play Store and the Apple Store. Please download the app and you can be sure that all our updates come to you. Thank you.